I don't think so, Larry.
I don't think so? Okay. Caucus. I think he was there.
Okay, 7:00. I'll go ahead and call the meeting to order. Darcy, if you'd call the roll, please.
Moore,
Yep, here.
Marr,
Yeah.
Moody,
Here.
Ingstrom,
Here.
Engelhardt.
Here.
Alrighty, thank you. Item 3 is the pledge. Everybody that's able, please stand. We will recite the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Alrighty, item 4 is in perfection and approval of the agenda as printed. Is there a motion for that, please?
So moved.
Second.
One second.
All right, all in favor, say aye.
All right.
Say no, carried. Item 5, public comment. Anybody?
I'm gonna address the storm drain up on my drain.
Okay.
Anytime it rains, there's always a big puddle in front of Joanne Moore's driveway. And that water don't go to the storm drain. And all the modern technology and laser levels, every time they blacktopped up there, they still haven't made it run to the storm drain yet. So, that's something to think about.
Yep.
So, right, you gotta make it higher.
Well, gotta do something.
Yeah.
So it runs to the drain.
That's right.
It don't run uphill.
Yeah.
In the winter, it's ice.
Yes, it is. You bet. Yep. It is a problem. You are right. Yep. Anybody else for public comment? All right. If not, then we will keep moving on then. Our next item, item 6, is a public hearing for the budget FY 26-27. Resolution number 1489-26. Resolution adopting the annual budget for fiscal year 2026 and 2027. Resolution number 1489-26, a resolution adopting the annual budget for fiscal year 26-27. So I'll go ahead and open a public hearing. Anybody comments on our budget for next year? Darcy, was there any contact that you had for
No written or oral
or
comments.
already? We'll wait just a touch before I go ahead and close the meeting.
We don't need a motion for that.
We will. Right now it's the public hearing.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
waiting for people. to
Yes,
say
I
no.
just in case.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll give them a little time.
Oh,
Otherwise,
yeah, I
they'll
thought
think I'm
maybe,
trying to ram this through. Yeah.
I think you're good.
Think it did?
Yeah.
All right. If no public comment, we'll go ahead and close the public hearing. And then so now we'll have to, I guess I shouldn't have read that second sentence right away.
That's
should
all
I?
right.
So anyway, now we'll have the resolution number 1489-26, a resolution adopting the annual budget for fiscal year 26-27. So is there a motion for that, please? Mary, is there a second?
Second.
So Darcy, whenever you're ready.
Moore,
Here, yes.
Mar,
Yes.
Moody,
Yes.
Engstrom,
Yes.
Engelhardt.
Yes.
All right, that passes. Thank you. Then we can go on to item 7.
Yep.
All right. Public hearing on Hardin Urban Renewal Plan, resolution number 1491-26, a resolution determining an area of the city to be an economic development area, and that the rehabilitation, conservation, redevelopment, development, or a combination thereof of such area is necessary in the interest of public health, safety, or welfare for the residents of the city. Designation such area as appropriate for urban renewal projects and adopting the Hardin Urban Renewal Plan. So Darcy, just in a nutshell.
So this is your TIF area, which is the 30 acres that you are looking to develop the Hardin subdivision. This is basically putting the plan in place so that you are able to either borrow, offer development incentives in that area. So you can open to the public if anyone has
Yeah.
questions.
Any public comment?
My name is Crystal Duffy, and I'm the Postal Public Library Director, and I'm just so excited about this. And I want to say congratulations and what a fantastic idea. And also, have any of you guys been in office with new housing before? I'm just curious. I haven't. Don't forget to ask for help from your local resources. Val literally just led at Iowa Rural Development Council Summit an entire housing. Well, she was one of a panel members on a panel talking about housing, and having just been through that with Wakan, she might have some additional information. Maybe
Sure.
you guys already got that, but it was very cool. So mostly I just wanted to give a shout out to Val being on the panel, but yay.
All right. Thank you.
You need a cheerleader.
Anyone else comment on this project? This is a public hearing.
Yeah, it is. You can close the hearing. Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and close the public hearing. Of course it is. All right, because we didn't have any other comments.
No written or oral. No.
Okay.
So I need them to pass the resolution.
Okay, so we need a motion to pass the resolution.
I move we pass resolution 1491-26, the resolution for the Hardin Urban Renewal Plan.
All right, second.
I'll second.
Okay, Darcy, whenever you're ready.
Moore,
Yes, yes.
Mar,
Yes.
Moody,
Yes.
Engstrom,
Yes.
Engelhardt.
Yes.
All right, thanks. So that'll get us, getting us moving in the right direction here. So that's good. That passes.
Do the public, have they seen that map behind it?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
That's the proposed plan for that land behind the dollar store. That's what it would look like with the housing, so. Well, that's a suggested plan somebody gave.
Yeah,
us.
it
Yeah,
might,
it's not set in stone, but
not at all. I mean, it's,
that was an idea he had to develop it.
Correct.
Yes.
Is that the street layouts and houses in it?
on that plan, yes, it is. Yes, yeah.
But we're not necessarily doing exactly that.
Exactly. Like
Might be some different properties.
and that pond that is, I don't know, used to be normal. It looks like a pond with a lot of water.
Well, there's yeah. So in that property, there is waterways, three of them, yeah. So he just took that and incorporated some conservation practices, So,
Oh, okay.
you guys can take a look at that. Listen to,
Okay.
yeah. Got it, Mike?
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, where are we at?
Okay, you're on the ordinance now to establish the Hardin urban renewal to divide the revenue.
Number eight, okay.
Yeah.
So on number 8, then ordinance number 712-26, an ordinance for the division of revenues under section 403.19 Code of Iowa for Hardin Urban Renewal Plan. What's that in a nutshell?
So basically you're establishing by ordinance your urban renewal area and allowing for the tax revenues to be divided in that area to pay any debt, rebates, anything that you offer in that area. So this establishes your ordinance.
All right. So is there a motion to adapt this ordinance?
I just have one comment.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it's nothing about the ordinance per se, it's just for clarity's sake.
Yep.
And I know we haven't officially done the newspaper thing, but it's a page 3. It does state Postville Herald.
Right, which will make that change before it
Okay.
gets published. Yeah.
Just so it was brought. to the
Yeah, this
attention.
was done before we were notified of the closing.
Then I would move to accept ordinance 712-26,
Okay.
division of revenues.
Yep. Is there a second?
I'll second.
You have to roll call?
Yeah.
Okay.
Moore,
Yes.
Mar,
Yes.
Moody,
Yes.
Ingstrom,
Yes.
Engelhardt. Now
Yes.
it'll go to a second reading unless they waive.
I'd
Yeah.
like to move that we waive the second and third hearing,
All right.
reading.
Reading. Okay. There's a motion to waive. Is there a second?
I'll second that.
I'll second.
Is that a roll call?
Yep.
All right. Whenever you're ready.
Moore,
Yes.
Mar,
Yes.
Moody,
Yes.
Ingstrom,
Yes.
Engelhardt.
Yes.
All right. Thank you.
So by having this, does this help us apply for grants for this or?
No, this has nothing to do with grants. No. This has to do more so with borrowing money.
Okay, all right.
With what?
Borrowing money.
And you can also use that for,
Like like you could offer rebates to developers. Yeah.
so it's honestly, if you just take a look at it, just to make it as simple as the tax dollars, the property tax dollars that are generated, you directing in a different, putting them in a different direction.
Right. That's exactly right.
Okay, then let's go on. We're done with that one. Let's go on to item 9, set public hearing budget amendment. Number 2.
Yeah. Yeah. mhm.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, we did.
Sorry.
We're good?
Yeah, sorry.
Set public hearing for the budget amendment number 2, FY 25-26 for May 11th, 2026.
It's a regular meeting date, right?
That's correct. Yeah. And this would be your final budget amendment that we need to do. We need to make some changes to the payouts we had for 2 officers leaving employment. And then just some changes. We're going to close out that water project that we had for Ziegler and wrap up the fiscal year. So it'll be your last budget amendment of the year. I just need a motion to set that hearing date for the
Make a
next.
motion to set the public hearing for budget amendment number 2 for May 11th, 2026.
All right, second?
Second.
Okay. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed say no. Carried. All right, item 10, then ordinance number 711-26, an ordinance amending chapter 52, noise control of the City Code of Ordinances.
So I put a new change to that out on the council chamber for you tonight. I sent some of it to your tablets. Don't know if you saw it before the meeting. That Deborah had some questions. So the city attorney made some modifications. So I set the new one out for you to review tonight.
Are the modifications underlined, or that was?
Yep. So I think it has to do with people applying for permits if you're after
Oh,
hours
yeah.
with noise. Am I right? And it's
Infrequent events.
right. Infrequent events. Yeah.
So is this, we're gonna require a permit now? Is that what we're gonna be voting on? Part of the.
Well, you're going to be changing your ordinance. So currently your noise ordinance does not, it states that religious noise for religious ceremonies
Right.
are exempt from the noise ordinance. So
Right.
when law enforcement gets calls that there's loud noises coming from places of religious,
Like our
they are
church and
not
everything.
able to enforce them after hours. They
Okay.
can't because that's exempt in the code. So this change would go away from that and set a time limit regardless. If there is an event that's happening that there would be noise after the set time of the ordinance, they would have to get a permit
Okay.
to do so.
And does that cost, is there a charge for that?
I don't know that the ordinance states that there's a charge.
Well, that's what I was gonna ask you. If there's a
And you
fee for
might
the
be
permit.
able to set a fee by resolution later if you choose to, but this would just be establishing the change to the ordinance. Fees are usually set by resolution. So if you want me to go back to the city attorney for cost to permits, I mean, I could do that, but
And also how long in advance, like a cutoff date, a month in advance. How far in advance do they have to apply for the permit?
what do you think, Matt, is reasonable? You're probably the one dealing with it more than me.
Also, because we're talking about infrequent events, so they should be able to
Right,
able to see in months
Say
before.
within a month at least.
Yeah.
30 days.
30 days, yeah.
So religious ceremonies after 10 o'clock have to be
If they believe that they're going to be loud, yes.
allowed and have a permit.
From the police department's perspective, do you think that this permit is a way for you to consistently enforce it instead of getting into like situations where,
Well, that way we'll know if
yeah,
they have a permit. If they don't, then
Right.
yeah, then they're going to be in violation of that
right,
code section. So
Does the Carolina at the Lutheran Church go all night long?
No. It just goes until maybe 6 at night or 7.
It's later at night than mine. It
Okay.
says here 10, but
I don't think it's after 10.
I was thinking it went all night.
I don't think so.
I don't know that.
I can
I couldn't tell you. I don't know.
I love listening to it in the morning.
Yeah.
I know they do it at 8.
Do we have, what does certain signaling devices definition? I mean, it says sound emitted by mobile radio or telephone signaling devices. Is that? I know you said
Number 8.
number 8 on the.
The underlying, the changes.
Oh, because didn't you say you had somebody that was upset about the noon and 6 whistle?
Yeah, it was interrupting their nap.
So is that a signaling device for the time of day?
It's a good question, but if it's
And it's between 7 a.m. and 10 p.m. so
right, so if it blows at noon and 6, we're okay.
it should be.
Time to get up anyway.
That's what I said.
And then also, Darcy, I don't know if it could be something else that we would have to do by resolution, but it says like, no permit shall extend beyond 1 a.m. of the day. Oh, sorry, unless otherwise approved. Who would that be? They have to go to chief to approve that, or who would be the one approving that? Or is that?
Well,
Who
it
should it
says,
go
it says authority, the city clerk, city administrator, or their designee, right? Issues the permit,
So basically, if we go through them,
right? The
who
city
did it,
clerk's
they would let
office.
us know who's got
Right.
the permit. It's kind of like the rental agreement with Turner Hall.
Right.
People rent out Turner Hall, then Heather or Darcy tell us, hey, there's someone got it rented out
Okay.
for Saturday night or whatever.
But then that's until 1 a.m., like from 10 to 1, then they have a permit. But then it says, like if it's after 1, doesn't it? Or when? Sorry, I keep missing.
Which number? You
Number 4,
Is that what it is? Yeah. Unless otherwise approved, it won't go beyond one AM. So who's the unless otherwise approved? The same?
Same
Just through-
number, yeah,
so
the
it has
same
to just give a
authority.
reason
Mhm.
that it will go beyond one.
Yeah.
Do the permit too, don't they?
Whether we approve this resolution 71126
It's an ordinance.
You,
ordinance.
yeah, you made a motion, Larry?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay,
I'll second.
Are we ready, Darcy?
Moore,
Yes.
Mar,
Yes.
Moody,
Yes.
Ingstrom,
Yes.
Engelhardt.
Yes.
Okay, now we'll go to a second reading unless you are waiving those readings. Wanted to
Move
go
that we waive the second, third
Second.
reading.
All right. Second?
I'll second it.
Okay, Darcy.
Moore,
Yes.
Mar,
Yes.
Moody,
I hate reading. Yes.
Ingstrom,
Yes.
Engelhardt.
Yes.
Passes. Okay, let's go on to item 11 then, resolution number 1490-26, a resolution approving the walk-on standard as the official publication for the city of Postville.
I move that we adopt resolution 149026 for the walk-on standard as our official publication.
Okay, thank you. Second?
Lord, second. Just say Lori.
Whenever you're ready, Darcy.
Moore,
Yes.
Mar,
Yes.
Moody,
Yes.
Ingstrom,
Yes.
Engelhardt.
Yes.
All right, passes. Thank you.
Does Monona have a paper?
Nope.
Nope.
We've got county papers.
But maybe just a little comment on that. I heard something yesterday that there might be a possibility that this one here will get bought up. So,
I also heard something on TV a couple nights ago that there were so many different papers closing down, and then there's this one big group that was going to buy up some of them.
I can fill in blanks if you want.
Huh?
are they good? Are they good fill-ins?
Yes.
All right.
So there were 19 papers that were published by Mid-America. 2 were bought immediately, which of course we weren't one of them. And we were told at the Iowa Rural Development Council Summit, it's a mouthful, that 7 other papers had negotiations. Harold wasn't one of them, but 7 other papers have since been bought. All the ones remaining, which I believe is us, and I think Monona might be part of that too. The Iowa News Association is going to sort of hold them and potentially publish like a shell paper where it's maybe not the most thrilling thing you've ever seen, but they're going to keep it going to try while they're trying to find a buyer. And I already emailed their director, announced this at the summit. So I already emailed her and she's already emailed me back, and she expressed that if we could get community support and if we could, gather folks together at some point, I'm sort of still waiting for what she wants, that would probably help us find a buyer if we showed a lot of community support for that. So it may not be fully over. So, yeah.
All right. So, is there a timeline or anything?
No.
Okay.
Could be in a year.
Meantime, we go with walking.
And then I heard somebody's going to do something, but it was all going to be online. So I don't know.
Well, even like walk on and all, they don't have the office anymore. Their reporters are all from home base as far as I know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like some over here. Yeah.
All right, let's move on then to item 12, resolution number 1484-26, resolution approving budget transfers for FY 26-27.
So in your new budget, this would be the transfers that are in that budget for your new fiscal year. You just need a motion to approve those transfers.
What is count?
That is the money that goes to the ambulance service. That's the Miller Trust Fund.
Any other questions?
I'd make a motion to approve resolution 1484-26 to transfer funds.
All right, second.
Here, second.
Okay, Darcy, whenever you're ready.
Moore,
Yes.
Mar,
Yes.
Moody,
Yes.
Ingstrom, Engelhardt.
Yes.
Right, thank you, that passes. Good to move on. Item 13, then Economic Committee discussion. This is just a discussion. See what you folks think about the possibility of putting a committee together to kind of move our community along.
To do what?
Move our community along. Kind of like, our what's the name I'm trying to think of.
Economic Development Group.
Yeah, and then, and then our
Chamber. Is it duplicating efforts if the chamber?
well, we don't want to do that, but our chamber isn't doing it.
So are they gonna?
Well, I great question. Great question.
What's that? I didn't hear it.
Well, the chamber isn't doing anything, hasn't for years. So, what does it take to get those folks going?
And take this group right here to get it going.
What was that?
Let me take this group right here to get it off the ground.
I think you're leaning in the right direction.
What?
Yeah, it does. It will.
And maybe, and it's not any of those other members. They just needed support. As a city council, we've got to get in there, and it's not going to. I don't think it's going to function like the old business front. Business front. It's got to be more. Business is going to come and go. And they've got to take care of themselves to some extent. We can support them. We can promote them that, but. This is, I think, more the way I see this is a bigger picture, like the Ziegler thing, the Hardin thing. That's the economic development, the school, we support the school. The school has their, anything the school does, I think the city supports. But
Well, if we have a committee, they might not do any more than the chamber does.
they might not.
But doesn't it's got to start with some ideas.
Okay, so you want a committee to get some ideas going to get things. Is that what the plan kind of is?
Well, if you think of what a chamber does, and like I said, they haven't done anything. So how is it that we get? First of all, I don't think there was many chamber members left.
Who
And
is on the chamber now?
Who are the board members or who?
Who's the chamber of commerce?
Well, the Chamber of Commerce is your businesses. So all the businesses
Okay.
make up the chamber.
Right.
But the president,
Christina?
so the president of the chamber right now is Tony Gerke. The vice president is Christina Drehos. Ross Malcolm is the treasurer, and I am the secretary to the chamber. Those are the directors.
Okay, so, and I know when I was in other towns where I've lived, and I never was on the Chamber of Commerce, but I went to events for them, because I was working in the business that was a part of the chamber. So I really never knew exactly what they did.
It's almost like we have to invent something different because the chamber doesn't work, obviously. I mean, whatever their business plan is or whatever they got going, it's not working.
Yeah.
So I think we need to come up with something new. Call it a different name. I like economic committee.
Yeah.
But like Larry said, give them some ideas and support. What are we looking for? But I think we should just forget about the chamber.
We're not out to exclude the people who are in the chamber,
Right.
but they've only got 4 members.
Yeah.
Does
Yeah.
Ross show up? Who shows up?
They haven't had meetings.
They're
Yeah,
also
I
not
think-
getting paid. No
What?
one on the chamber gets paid to do anything.
I know.
I think that's the problem. You need someone who gets paid to lead things like that.
Our budget isn't fixed.
I disagree with that. Way back when, we had people that would come up with ideas. None of us got paid. We did luminaries up and down the streets at Christmas time. We promoted other things going on. We had supposedly, what it incorporated, sleigh rides come into town, hot cocoa at the park down here.
I think anybody's hearing her.
Yeah.
All kinds of events.
She's
for
just-
people to
We had
participate.
Santa hours, and you there, you brought that back at the library. I was in charge of that, of course, when at the library, but, we had people that had ideas, and they promoted their ideas. And then there were people that went out and they on. You have to talk positive about Postville and stop bad mouthing. You've got to point us in the right direction that we are a good town. We are doing things.
So we need a committee that would maybe come up with things to go to the business owners and say, we'd like to do something, we could be one to participate.
I had a little teeny tiny bit of cooperation about decorating the windows or your building at Christmas time. But that's sometimes what you have to start out with, is a teeny tiny bit, and it may be overall.
Good point.
But we did, we had, well, what a chiropractor is now, and that little grassy strip there was wooden figurines painted for Christmas. We had just different things like that. Remember, we used to have Memorial Day parades?
Oh, I remember that, yeah.
But if we have a chamber already, although they're not doing anything, they're dormant or they're hibernating, why don't we take like these new committee ideas and just inject new life into the chamber instead of making a whole new committee with new whatever responsibilities and things that they have to do and whatever. If there's people who are interested in joining a new committee, let them join the chamber, let them inject new life, give the ideas to the thing that we already have established, even though they're dormant.
Yeah, you bet. I mean, yeah,
I think along that line, it's probably going to require a meeting of the whole chamber members, with the people, the probably in this room, who want to hash things out and say, which way do you want to go? Maybe they say, we are tired. We're done with this. They quit working, I mean, I'm not negative. You try so many things, and if it don't work, you get burned out, you're tired. They need to know that either there's support or that there's new people, new leadership's going to come in, and we need their help. We need their support, and I think they just need some new bodies in there, and we are probably the ones that are going to put the new bodies in there.
Well, there is support in the businesses. I look at the Easter egg hunt, through Club of the Hour, and we had enough money left over from what businesses gave us last year. So we just Marty sent a letter to the businesses saying, we have money left over from last year, so we're giving you a year off. You don't have to make a donation this year. We got as much money from that letter than we did from the letter that we sent last year. I mean, the businesses are happy to help, but they just don't have time. They need
somebody to tell them what they need,
right,
what they need.
to organize it and say, can you do this? Yep, sure, let's go. It's just
Sometimes it's easier to send a check than it is to be there physically.
right.
And because people have busy schedules, not saying that they're
But what I'm
lazy or
saying
don't
is,
know.
we gave them an out. This year you don't have to
Right.
send us $25, and so they sent us 30 or 40 or 50. So, and anytime we do things with the Friends of the Library thing, I asked 3 people to donate cookies. Well, pretty soon everyone's calling, hey, I would give you some cookies. Okay, so yeah, we had a ton of cookies to sell for Christmas. So I think the businesses are willing to help. Maybe the chamber is too. They just need somebody to say, here we go. This is what we're going to do. Are you want to be in it?
Well, what about that position of that economic developer as someone who bridges the gap, let's say,
Right,
between this economic committee and the Chamber of Commerce? Because that person, sitting right there, yeah. But that's basically what she was doing, or what that position was doing, wasn't it? Going to all the businesses and giving them ideas and publicizing them or whatever.
I think I looked at the chamber and it became just a rah-rah. I'm not in that Main Street business. We're business, but we're not on the main drag. So a lot of stuff the chamber did was, whether it was ridiculous days or I don't, special days. It didn't do any good for us. So you tend to not put the time in on it because there's no benefit from it. But if you have economic development and chamber events, you're making it a bigger deal. Okay, you do the two together. I think that's what you're suggesting. That you have economic development and chamber, not just rah Main Street businesses, but so Paul Roberts would be, to me, they'd be more closer to us. Their customers are out around the countryside. Their customers aren't shoppers going up and down the street looking for bargain days, the restaurants would like those other promotions. That's great, but it has to be more all encompassing than just Main Street ridiculous days or fun days, or it has to be a little more encompassing so that the businesses like ourselves and Paul Roberts and Ziegler.
So we need to solicit someone for that position. We need to solicit someone for that position who has like an understanding of our local economy, that it's not just crazy days or whatever,
Right.
I remember we used to have a doll and pet parade when I was in like grammar school. People
You're going
brought their
back a long
pets
ways.
and
My
their dolls
mother
and
and
wagons and strollers.
My mom and my Aunt Deline remember that. You're back too far.
I'm dating myself.
Yeah.
Well, we have a unique economic situation in our town. Our main our main businesses are big businesses. We don't have little storefronts all the way
Boutiques,
down.
yeah.
We have, we're very blessed to have Norplex, Hall Roberts, Ziegler now, a huge vet clinic out there. We have big business, not the ones that people come in and visit once a week. Well, maybe bring their dogs in or something. But what I'm saying, we don't have the little businesses that they used to have when it was a chamber of commerce. So,
Well, and you're right. You guys are all right. So if you take a look at how it was,
right,
it's not.
it's not.
So
Gotta
what?
readjust.
So it takes a different way to think, right? But I think I truly believe there's a need. And as dumb as I might be, I spent most of my life on the farm, and when it comes to what the chamber provided and what they did, I haven't got a clue. I don't know. But it's and I'll just make this comment. It's like looking at your local newspaper. And I can honestly figure out why they didn't make any money, because I never ever saw an ad in that paper.
No, that's true.
I mean, if you take a look at Postville Heralds from years back, there was ads in there for businesses throwing a weekly special, something. You've got to have these things to make the money come in the door. And it's just like our folks out here that have got businesses, they have to have somebody coming in those doors. So what does that take? Does that take forward thinking? That takes somebody thinking about, how do we make this happen?
Yeah.
So,
So are you asking for 2 council members to serve on an economic development committee that could maybe meet with the chamber or have conversations?
Sure.
Is that
Yes.
what you're thinking, or?
I'm thinking these folks need to do it.
Yeah.
So if that's what it takes, let's get something started.
So are there 2 council members that want to volunteer to serve on an economic development committee?
All right, Dr. Morville.
Larry,
She must want to talk.
Anybody else?
anybody else? Everybody put their head down.
I'm afraid.
I'll give
I'll
them time to
help.
think about it.
I know.
Yeah, and I'll certainly be on that.
Yeah.
And
But you'll be, you're definitely already on it.
our economic development person tries to do a lot of these things that
Yeah.
was criticized.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, well-
maybe we need to be a little more open-minded about
Well,
it.
there you would start. You already know things that failed.
Right.
Let's not do that again. All right. So
No.
this is, yeah.
I was gonna say, when the Jewish community has celebrations, do you, like after they light the menorah, is there something special that your kids do or the families do together afterwards? Or is that just, I mean, when you light it and then you go your way or whatever?
You have a party afterwards, don't you?
I mean, some people, like families might gather with each other or whatever, but it's not anything besides the public menorah gathering, you know.
Yeah.
It's more like just a family time, I
Yeah,
guess.
because I remember we, in the olden days, I think it was the Friday after Thanksgiving or the week before Christmas, and Santa would come and give us candy that the people in the storefront people would give money, or the businesses would donate to have candy for that Santa would give out, that type of thing.
I mean,
Well,
the
we did
school
that
don't
at the
have
library this year. We had
programs
So
or fun
what two
days.
committee
Yeah,
members
yeah,
did you get here?
We'll
we
do
get
it in
to
school, but
Mary?
Nothing.
Yeah, Mary. Yeah, Mary and Larry. Yep.
So I'm hearing from Paula and her comment was yes, because we have plans to have meetings after tax season. And I said, well, who is we? She says, there are a couple of people that have agreed to be on the chamber. The Park and Rec has partnered with the chamber to do our fundraising through there. And I said,
Okay.
like who? And she said, well, Nick Erickson was one name she had commented.
All right. So we got people thinking, talking, and all we just need now is to do.
Ross Malcolm. He's already on it though, right?
Mhm.
Oh, should Ross Malcolm will stay on? What you said.
Okay. I think we're moving ahead already.
So she tried to call you and then she tried to call me. So I can text faster than you.
She's apparently listening to the owl.
She is.
And she questioned Darcy, are you willing to stay?
Yeah.
All right. So we got the two, and then we'll get together with the.
So can the two of us and you be at that meeting? or
Yes,
no?
just two council members. Yes, the
With
mayor can be
Blair.
anywhere. The
Okay.
mayor can be anywhere.
Okay.
Yeah.
So no, what the official
Yeah,
is.
just council is the only conflict. Two
Quite honestly,
is the
Dennis, you
limit.
have brought a lot of vision to this council and to this town to bring on Hardin. Your support of the medical facility expansion. So I think you're very key to have in the loop of this thing. And just being the mayor, but you have had vision and just like your statements tonight, elevate the need for us to have this. And I'm not sure if I heard a lot of that from previous administrators, and some compliments to you, but that's what we need to bring in the loop,
Sure. We'll do it. All right. Well, we're gonna start moving ahead, you guys.
Paula.
Thanks. Yeah. Thanks for the discussion. And yeah.
So do they know who to invite to the meeting? Does Paula know? Paula, do you know that? So,
I'll get with her.
Okay.
The existing
All right.
chamber members.
yeah.
And us two, maybe Dennis.
Yep.
Might have 8-10 people there.
That'll be good. Okay.
And they can express their frustrations with things that haven't worked. They probably need the support of the council 10, 20 years, work,
Sure.
and they weren't getting support. They weren't getting people. So I hope they express their frustrations with things that haven't worked, that maybe they can still work. But like you said, reinvent the name, reinvent something, same old.
Well, I think we got a lot of good thinkers there. We'll come up with something. So, yep. All right, let's move on into item 14, the consent agenda. Anything in there you guys want to pick out of there?
I just want to make one comment
Sure.
on the audit report. I did set it out for you, your report, but if you turn to page 41, that would be the city's findings for last fiscal year. The only comment was regarding segregation of duty, which is every year. That's a comment that we just can't get away from. But no other findings. So it's probably one of the cleanest reports I've had in the 20 years I've been here. So
From O'Connor Brooks does this.
O'Connor Brooks, the lead auditor was John Hanna and Don Morrow are the two that
Okay.
were in here. So
I noticed when they signed it the company, not a person's name.
sure.
I remember in previous years, there were some findings in
Yeah.
Johnson and
Mhm.
showed, I mean, this was very short.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, that certainly reflects back to who we got.
Yes,
Darcy does a great job, so I think we could give her just a little bit of that.
I don't know how you do it.
I have a question. We're in the consent agenda. Is this pass around pack part of consent agenda?
Sure. Yeah. You have a question on it's
This a complex and it was been approved, right? This
what complex?
No, I think
right
so.
here.
Oh, the hotel. It's a
Okay.
hotel.
Yeah, the hotel.
Hotel.
The one that's gonna be a hotel.
Okay, that's where it's gonna be. That's
Yes.
The old,
Casey.
The old
Casey's
cases,
location?
yeah.
Okay. And so I'm okay with that. It looks like they're almost like studios. Am I thinking right?
No.
Or what?
It's a 2-story.
Yeah.
16 unit, 8 and 8.
16
Yeah.
below
8 below, 8 above. It's a 2-story.
Oh, I see 4.
No. I think he just gave a one. I thought it was 16. Did I put 16 there?
There's 4 there. Second floor is 4.
Okay.
First floor is 4. Or it looks to me like there's 8 total bedrooms. They look like they're studios.
Well, they're hotel rooms.
Okay, they're hotel
So
rooms.
I don't know what you mean by studio.
Okay, well, I thought maybe this was an apartment. Okay,
No,
But
it's
it's
in a
hotel.
hotel.
I still only see 8.
It says, I saw someone said it's about.
Right, it's 16.
Maybe
Back
these are just
further
the-
also,
Yeah.
so that it'd be 4 in the front, 4 in the back, and 4 in the front. 4 in the back.
Well, it's
No.
8
Okay,
rooms, 8 rooms.
So, but
Yeah.
they might stack back instead of off to the side.
These,
2-story.
it's the same footprint.
Yeah.
You know, it's the same footprint as what Casey's was, so.
Right.
Okay.
And we actually issued this permit a year
Yeah, we
ago.
did.
I remember
And it
when
expired.
all started.
So they had to
I
start
thought maybe
over.
they gave up on it.
I think the only change I saw on it was they did a crawl space
Oh, yeah.
now. hmm
okay.
No,
That
it's 16.
refreshes my memory
Yeah.
on this, yeah. Well, if they're on the footprint and they can do 16 rooms, this will be it. So,
hmm
And then do they have like a laundry
Yep.
in that?
Yeah.
And that's all been approved with state
Yep.
fire
Well,
marshal and everything.
He's got well, I don't know. They'll have to get their inspections from the state once they build, but they've got the sprinkler systems schematics in there and everything. So yeah.
okay.
That's gonna be tight. I can't imagine 8 rooms where Casey's used to be. I mean,
They'd have enough parking, I guess.
Yeah, that was cleared.
Yeah.
Yep.
yeah.
Toward the street and then toward the,
In the
Building.
towards the alley. Yeah.
people quit parking there when they go to the post office.
Won't be able to.
No, they probably put an end to that.
So they just re-up their permit?
Right. They renewed it. Yeah, because it had expired and they hadn't done any construction.
Somebody just asked me about that last week. I said, oh my God, we haven't heard from them.
Weren't they selling trailers or something there for a while? Something, I don't know what they were.
Well, yeah, there was some storage unit trailers or something there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do they have a vision when they want to complete it then?
Well, they have a year. So yeah, I did see something scratching around there now. So
All right, that refreshes my memory.
All right. Anything else?
And what was this one here? It's very back.
Well, the curb cut
Kenton
request.
Hernandez Construction curb cut request. We can't quite place where it's at.
it's on Military, or yeah, it's the house on Military, but the curb cuts on Hardin behind the home.
Behind where?
It's behind the home. on
So if
Hardin.
you Dollar General,
Yeah.
the street, you just go west on the street, and then it's right next to.
It's Ryan's.
Well, it's
old
where
house.
It's where Barry's
Yeah.
son lived.
It's
Oh,
right
yeah.
there.
Okay.
Oh, I saw that.
That's the curb cut report. Okay.
Right.
I get it.
Yeah.
Did you
Yeah.
buy that? I wonder, you know?
Hernandez?
Yeah.
I can answer that, but not, let me
Officially.
rephrase that. Technically, you need to look at the city records or the county records.
Pretend I
For
did,
sale.
and we'll talk about it.
It was sold to him,
Yeah, okay,
Okay.
because I saw
I
that
get it.
equipment
I
back
get it.
there.
yeah.
That's the place.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not funny. Let's put it.
Yeah,
No, no.
He had sold it before, right, to somebody else? Or is that JJ Hernandez? who bought it?
Okay.
Oh, that was yours?
Anything else out of that?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was ready to go.
Make a motion.
We're
Go
good.
ahead.
I'd make a motion to approve the consent agenda.
All right. Is there a second?
Second.
Any further discussion? Don't want to push you on here, but if not, all those in favor say aye. Opposed say no. Carried. All right. Then we'll go on to item 15, a resolution for money to pay the claims.
So moved.
Second.
I'll second.
All right, Darcy.
Moore,
Yes.
Mar,
Yes.
Moody,
Yes.
Ingstrom,
Yes.
Engelhardt.
Yes.
Thanks. Passes. Okay, item 16, public comment. You got anything else, you guys? Mr. Superintendent, you got nothing to say?
No, I was just kind of just interested. I did with the Hardin property development. I'm also excited. I did just curious on kind of time frame. I know it's probably still up in the air, but the projected date, I think it might be a typo, it says 2065 to 2031.
No, that's it.
Which is good. I was just curious in how, with our hiring and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
It's vitally important for, some of those, availabilities.
Yeah.
I've been
The
here.
extension to him since he's here.
I might be living there 15 years ago when I landed here, if there would have been places in
Yeah.
town
That's just it.
available.
I've heard that there's been.
So they were invited to, or aren't they invited to?
Well, we did the consult, but we're going to be requesting a 5-year extension on our TIF. So we'll be coming to the school board.
Okay.
After this meeting, I'll be sending some documents to you. So you think that the school board will be okay with a 5-year extension?
We'll have to look at it. I mean,
Okay.
It's important.
Yeah.
And we'll have to just kind of look at what that might look like.
Okay.
Really, but
So one of the big deals on the extension was we're not real sure when we're going to start,
Right.
and it's like, that's kind of the big deal.
And the clock doesn't start till there's the first debt is levied
Yeah.
or
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
gotta start turning that back.
yeah.
So.
Yeah, Barry.
What's the next step on this Hardin project then?
we just sent out requests for proposals for engineering firms just
So,
this week.
like, they would then come in and survey the property?
Yeah, and start putting together the design and
Okay.
survey. Yeah.
Something like what Garrett did in Waukon.
Correct,
would be the
yeah.
next step. Okay.
Yep. So, yeah, and and I understand that. Believe me, I want to get going hard, but it just takes time.
But you also don't want to rush it. So just get it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, we want to do it right. So, yeah. All right. Any other comments, you guys? I think I had something. Was I?
Yeah, you
What-
did.
What was that?
Oh. Is there anything going to be refreshed with circus wagon painted on the side of the building? Has anybody ever thought about doing anything with that besides me?
Redoing that?
It would be.
Where is it?
The circus wagon, when the.
Circus came to town.
The Vice building.
Yeah.
What it is?
Yeah, I don't think
Yeah.
we're
We used
gonna.
to have to cover it. You read it anymore, but it
Where
said
is
when
it? I
they
don't
came,
even know.
Yeah.
right across the parking lot behind the building.
Oh, okay.
And it had when they,
And the
when they
parade
came
was-
in the parade, and there used to be some, maybe it was the library, but it was like a whole page that talked about when they came and how many people attended and all that kind of stuff. It's really interesting history.
Mhm. The middle picture up there has a parade, I think.
Oh,
Okay,
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I can't remember who painted that first mural.
It says on it.
Does it?
Yeah. I mean, it's signed.
Okay.
I think you can figure
If
it
you
out.
read it.
Story behind that was too.
Yeah.
Like in Iowa is doing a ton of art on buildings and stuff right now, and they are rehabbing some of their old signs of buildings. So someone from that community potentially could be helpful in finding. You would need to pay an artist to redo it.
I can't remember who did it, but going to other towns here lately. There's the one in Monroe.
That's really pretty, that
There's
Monroe.
a huge one in Sumner.
Fredericksburg.
Fredericksburg,
I
yeah.
love that one. Yeah. They're popping up all over, and I thought, ooh, that would be a
I'm
nice
thinking
one
it was
to do.
Dave and Donna Bell's daughter does that kind of thing.
Yep.
She's quite an artist.
Yes, I know she is.
Their daughter's quite an artist. Sometimes you might talk to somebody like that, and maybe is she an instructor at Luther?
No,
Is she an instructor?
she's in Minneapolis.
She might be in Minneapolis, okay. I don't know, you might get my cousin's son is big in the art department at Luther. Okay, so let's say the college students come over and maybe they'd get into painting that, okay? They have some skills, talent, something to be proud of,
Sure,
But
but could I, maybe
For the
we have
chamber.
some.
Yeah,
ideas.
yeah. That'd be a great idea. That's
Cool.
perfect.
We
He's
have some
on.
talented students that could do that.
We asked her.
I've already claimed them for the library door. I just emailed her Saturday.
So does anybody remember this building right across over here? What was, because there's remnants of something there. Is
Gosh.
that what it was?
Great big sign, there was a great big painted mural on the side of the wall.
Yeah.
Rodney Livinggood's old building, is that what you're talking
Yeah,
about?
yeah.
That was a
Gosh,
drugstore way
gosh.
back in the day. It was,
It was painted on there.
That'd be nice refresh
That would
too.
be- Is that company still in business?
Yes.
I think they are.
Yeah, they are.
In Wisconsin, they are.
That company might even give us money to paint that on there.
Well, they would maybe,
Charge us to use it.
I would think they would want the free advertising, but I would think they would want to be the ones that did it,
Yes.
if they were gonna agree to it.
Well, we'll get a hold of that company by golly, and we'll see if we get that done.
And it would have to be authentic.
My father used
But
to
that'd be
paint
something
signs like that.
economic development can contact and say, hey, you wanna put up your ad again?
Well, or maybe it even is modernized, I'm not sure what their business was, denim, jeans and coveralls, stuff like that.
Overall.
Just
cover.
wrote it down.
I did.
What is the first one?
No,
Oh, further down.
So, right here where Sandy's,
Do you have it on your desk? There's it. Okay. Well, I'll keep talking. But actually, Darcy, because I've got comments coming up next night. She wrote something down that I was supposed to bring up, and I can't remember what it is, and she can't remember what it is. So she's gonna go see if she can find. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Mary, here's a start. Somebody had an idea someplace.
Could you pass the pass around? Lori and I didn't get to see it.
Hey, it's heading back that way.
oh, it's behind.
Oh, it's right there.
Union negotiations here. All right, I have it.
This is the job description for the economic development.
Flower baskets and volunteers.
There we go. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Any more public comment? Because Darcy found what I was going to talk about. We're heading into spring for sure and summer. So flower baskets, and we've got them. They're ordered. And the question being is, I know last year we had, donations or some folks just took a basket and paid for it. And that's still available, to do that. But how about getting volunteers back together to do the watering.
Oh, you're watering, yeah. I mean, I don't have a vehicle. They have a car or they have a tree.
Yeah, we've got the equipment. Yep. And it's just that we get these flowers and they're really good. They're really good shape, you know. And if you go to the neighboring towns, and then we got the same flowers they got, only they really look good.
Yeah.
So we need to take better care of these flowers. Yep.
Maybe people, we could take, everybody take a different day, you know, I think do one day a week, but.
Well, I'm even, this is just thoughts now, just trying to get these things put together, you know, so yeah. Think about it, you know, and we get her going.
You can do like the, you know, those adopt a highway things. You can do like adopt a basket.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah.
Like even the businesses that make the flowers.
So that was it. That's all right. Thanks for finding that because we can't remember nothing anymore. So council, you guys.
Yeah, if
Yep.
you're gonna order the baskets, you better have someone to water them, or they're
Well, you bet.
know,
Yes.
I mean,
Yes.
and I'm not gonna do it because
No.
I had to replace my hip because of
Yeah.
that water
No.
thing,
No.
so
No.
I'm
No.
not
No.
gonna do
No.
it.
No. Not,
Well,
yeah.
a lot of people propose things, and then
Well, for sure.
I
And
end
then
up doing it.
and it's like you got to remember now. This is every day, and it's
I know.
for
Saturday, Sunday,
Yeah.
twice if it's above 100 degrees.
Yeah.
You know,
Yep.
so everybody loves them, but no one wants to water.
Yep. No, that's
I
it.
said I do it one day a week, but.
Yep.
And I'm the oldest one in this group, so younger people could probably.
They make them in plastic.
Make them in plastic.
Good point. Nobody knows the difference.
Why not?
How many were there? I mean, what's the average number of them?
20.
22.
Posted a hometown to the world, you might get some folks to volunteer.
That'd be great.
What a rough idea. I don't know if it'll work because I don't know how many they have on there right now, but it'd be great community service for juvenile offenders.
Oh, yeah.
Talk to the,
They don't think they'll show up?
What?
Think they'll show up?
If they have community
Well,
service.
if they get community service through the JCS, yeah, I think they're gonna show up. Or if they don't, you tell them and you can have a few words for them.
Yeah.
You know, there's always kids looking for community service work. So that might be one, you know, now granted, I don't know any of them have so many hours that they gotta do it 7 days a week, you know, for 4 months. But you might get some that would help out or, you know.
All right.
Even
There's
if they
something.
just did it 1 day a week. type thing.
When
They
you say
have to have a
community
license.
service, I
I
thought you
mean,
meant.
a lot of times they won't do it unless you provide it with a vehicle to drive, i.e. a golf cart or a side by side. And then where's their liability land for that?
Okay.
Yeah, we would have to have, they would have to have certain things because it's city equipment that they're using, so it would have to be.
What about community service for people that are, have been incarcerated? Are there any of those people in town? I have
No,
those
it's
kids
not in
at
jail.
school.
Now, a lot of them.
They don't
may
have
be
licenses
16,
either.
So they might have a license, but on the other hand, I'm not sure you want to put them on piece of city equipment. but I do.
Yeah, right.
I have a question. I
I'm
just want to
sitting
make,
walking
is it our
around.
comment now?
Yes, it is.
Our comment, somebody asked me, they said, why, it would be a good idea if we could take a couple of the picnic benches that are down at Walls Park and put it up in, what's that called?
Mark Meyer Park?
No, up at this right here,
Oh,
Paul Roberts
Roberts.
Park or whatever.
Oh, sure, right over here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because they have that little restaurant there that doesn't have seating, and if people would buy
Oh, yeah.
food, they could go over there and eat.
There used to be a bunch.
So you're taking picnic tables.
Yeah, picnic tables,
Okay.
yeah, just a couple of them so
Yeah.
that they'd be available. Just if that's what the woman
Yeah,
suggested.
that could be handled.
There used to be some picnic tables up there.
Yeah, I was going to say, I sat at one and ate lunch one
There's
day.
one in the pavilion, I think.
They put them away for the winter.
I'll tell them to get them.
Well,
Well, we'll make sure some get back. Yeah,
okay.
Yep.
I'll tell her that.
that's an easy fix.
Yeah, I'm easy.
All right, anything else, you guys? Motion to adjourn? All those in favor say aye.
Bye.
Those say no, carried. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you. I'm gonna leave this on Heather's desk, and that we should do, is
Yep.
that where you want them?
Yep, that'd be fine. Or you just leave them right out where they're at.